Welcome guys! In this video, we'll highlight the 10 best things to do in Paris. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share your own Paris experiences in the comments below. Here are our top 10 picks. Montmartre. Montmartre is a delightful neighborhood on a hill with stunning views of Paris. This area was once a favorite spot for famous artists who lived and worked in Montmartre and its nearby areas. Artists like Picasso and Van Gogh were inspired by the charming streets and ambience of Montmartre. Even today, you can see painters and other artists creating their latest works. At the top of the hill, you'll find the renowned Sacré-Cœur Basilica, a significant cultural and political landmark as well as an architectural marvel. Make sure to visit the Church of Saint-Pierre next door and the quaint small vineyards near the Montmartre Museum. At the base of the hill, you'll find the famous Moulin Rouge, the historic birthplace of the French cancan dance. Moulin Rouge is now a popular tourist spot, offering musical and dance entertainment shows. Notre Dame. Notre Dame de Paris, which means Our Lady of Paris, is a famous medieval Gothic cathedral situated on an island in the middle of Paris, called Île de la Cité. The cathedral is filled with impressive Gothic architecture and details. Notre Dame was mostly finished in the 13th century and suffered significant damage during the French Revolution. It was saved from destruction by Napoleon, who used it to crown himself Emperor of the French. The cathedral is also well known from Victor Hugo's story, The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Don't miss the nearby conciergerie, a former medieval royal palace and prison during the French Revolution, now mostly used as a courthouse. It was also the last prison to hold Marie Antoinette. You can stroll around the island and imagine what life in Paris was like centuries ago on its historic streets. Catacombs of Paris. Explore the fascinating underground world of Paris by visiting the catacombs. A dark network of tunnels and galleries beneath the busy streets. The ossuaries, known as the catacombs, dates back to the 18th century, when the remains of over 6 million people were moved into these tunnels from former cemeteries to alleviate overcrowding. As you walk through the tunnels, you'll see signs indicating the streets above and the names of the original cemeteries, from where the remains were relocated. Eiffel Tower. The Eiffel Tower is one of the most iconic landmarks in the world, and the most visited paid monument globally. Standing 1,063 feet tall, including its tip, it is the tallest structure in Paris. Built in 1889 by engineer Gustave Eiffel's company, for the 1889 World's Fair. It was originally meant to be dismantled afterward. It faced initial criticism from many well-known Parisian artists. The tower has 3 levels, and if you prefer, you can climb 674 stairs to reach the second level instead of taking the elevator. Did you know there's a small secret apartment at the top of the Eiffel Tower? It was built by Eiffel himself to host scientific elites, including Thomas Edison. Museums. Paris boasts over 100 museums. The Louvre is the most famous, being the world's largest art museum, featuring permanent exhibits from renowned artists, including Leonardo da Vinci's Mona Lisa. You can begin your visit by entering through the striking glass pyramid. Les Invalides is a complex of buildings related to France's military history, including Napoleon's tomb. The Pompidou Centre, known for its high-tech architecture, houses the largest museum of modern art in Europe. Don't miss the nearby Stravinsky Fountain. The Musée d'Orsay, housed in a former railway station, displays a large collection of Impressionist and Post-Impressionist masterpieces. There are many more museums to explore. ChampsElysees. The Avenue des Champs-Élysées is a 1.2-mile-long street in central Paris and is one of the most recognizable avenues in the world. It features numerous luxury shops, theaters, and cafes. The Champs-Élysées hosts the annual Bastille Day military parade and is the finish line for the Tour de France cycling race. Before it became a fashionable avenue in the late 18th century, the area was primarily fields and gardens. At the western end, the Champs-Élysées culminates in the Arc de Triomphe, commissioned by Napoleon in 1806 and inaugurated in 1836, dedicated to the armies of the Revolution and the Empire. Under the arch, you'll find the tomb of the unknown soldier, added in 1921. Parks and gardens. Paris is filled with beautiful parks and gardens where you can walk, jog, read a book, or simply enjoy the atmosphere and experience the Parisian lifestyle. Some of the best gardens include the Tuileries Garden, located next to the Louvre Museum, was a popular gathering place for Parisians in the 19th and 20th centuries. Luxembourg Gardens, created in 1612 as the garden of the Luxembourg Palace, which now houses the French Senate. Bois de Vincennes, the largest public park in Paris, featuring lakes, gardens, a zoo, a botanical garden, a castle, and more. Paris has many more parks to explore. Père Lachaise Cemetery. Père Lachaise Cemetery, established in 1804, is the largest cemetery in Paris and is considered the most visited cemetery in the world. The cemetery is the final resting place of many famous figures, including Jim Morrison, Edith Piaf, Molière, and Oscar Wilde. Wander through this vast cemetery, over 100 acres in size, and explore its Gothic graves, burial chambers, and Asian mausoleums. The cemetery contains 70,000 burial plots. La Défense Business District. La Défense is Europe's largest business district, featuring many of Paris's tallest buildings and a large shopping mall with numerous restaurants and movie theaters. La Défense is home to the impressive modern architectural marvel, La Grande Arch, a 364-foot tall cube that mirrors the shape of the Arc de Triomphe. You can visit the La Grande Arch observation deck and see that it is perfectly aligned with the Arc de Triomphe, located over 2 miles away in central Paris. Versailles. The Palace of Versailles was the royal residence of the King of France from 1682 until the start of the French Revolution in 1789. Located about 12 miles from Paris, the Château de Versailles is now a UNESCO World Heritage Site. A visit here offers a glimpse into the opulent lifestyle of French royalty before the Revolution. Walk through the splendid Hall of Mirrors, the royal apartments, the Royal Opera, and the extensive gardens of Versailles. The history of Versailles extends beyond the French Revolution. It was also the site where the Peace Treaty of Paris, which recognized American independence, and the Treaty of Versailles, which ended World War I, were signed. Do you have a favorite spot in Paris? Share it in the comments below, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel.